Thanks for joining us tonight on WLX News Now at 10. I'm Mackenzie Martin. The new Veterans Avenue Pier in Biloxi could be built in the next 6 months. That's according to an application filed with the state. Noah Noble has been closely following the story and brings us the details.
5 years ago, an agreement was signed between the city of Biloxi, Harrison County, and RW Development to build a new Veterans Avenue Pier. Now, RW has submitted an application to the Department of Marine Resources to build a 318-foot pier. The application lists a price tag at $1 million with a target completion date of April 2025. This plan is different than the original concept for a public-private partnership pier that included food service and entertainment space. This application makes no mention of those features. Instead, describes it as a public pier and as an amenity for a future casino site. Before DMR considers the pier application, citizen comments on the project can be submitted online until November 12th. In the newsroom, I'm Noah Noble for WLOX News Now.